Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sarge here, and I'm coming at you guys with the second Sports Weekly with Sarge. Got some things here I want to run down. Past couple days, big stuff going on in sports. And I'm gonna start with what happened last night. College football, Alabama Auburn, Iron Bowl, 100-yard missed field goal return for a touchdown. Auburn wins by 6. No one saw it coming. Miracle play, magical play, if you could even say that. Hell of a game played by both sides, down to the wire. Special teams won it, obviously. I just, I couldn't believe it. I was in shock and awe. I wasn't watching the game, but I was with my friend, and he goes, dude, Auburn won by 6 on a missed field goal return. I was like, what? And I had to find it and watch it, and it was insane. The whole play, everything was insane. And I'm going to stick with college for a little bit. I think 2 nights ago on Friday night, I'm recording this Sunday right now. It's like 12:45. I'm recording this Sunday, and Arizona and Duke played. The game before that, though, Drexel played somebody. I don't remember who the hell Drexel played, but Drexel played somebody. And I had the game on. It was the first half. I left my house, a couple hours, came back. Game was still on. Thought nothing of it. Came over, did some car shit. I was doing stuff, packaging, whatever. And then I was listening, background noise, you know what I mean? And I hear something, 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 triple OT. And I go, what the fuck? Triple OT? And I look at the game. It's in the third fucking overtime. I could not believe it. Third overtime. Amazing game. Drexel ended up winning, I think, by 6, maybe. I don't know. But they won. And then the game after, which was supposed to be the highlight of the night, I thought Drexel had the highlight, but the highlight of the night was supposed to be Duke, Arizona. Arizona beat them. Duke is ranked lower. They dropped probably a couple spots now. Arizona was 4, Duke 6. Jabari Parker played a very good game. Rodney Hood played a good game, but Arizona played great defensively. They actually did a very good job of stopping Jabari Parker during the first half, and they tried to contain Rodney Hood the best they could, but Arizona still beat them, and they outmatched them very well. Now I'm going to talk about some major sports stuff here. Brian McCann got signed by the Yankees, 5 years, $85 million plus 6-year option worth. The whole thing could worth like 6 years, $100 million, something like that. I think it's a great signing for my Yankees. Brian McCann, one of I think like 5 catchers with 20+ home run seasons in a row. He's got 7 right now. The only people else are Posada, Fisk, Bench, and Mike Piazza, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's those 4. And he adds a lot of pop to the lineup that they didn't have from the catching position. They lose a little defensive. They lose a lot defensively, and but now I think he's got the potential to hit 30 homers with the short porch and everything. He can make he can make a big impact on the Yankees now. And a little more personal, professional note here that might not matter to most of you. But Tony Snell's starting on the Chicago Bulls now. He was their 20th. He was their first round 20th pick in the past draft. The man I like to call the Black Zombie because darker than tar and he looks like a zombie. But I didn't think he was going to be starting this early in his career. But Jimmy Butler got hurt, and they needed someone. I think they started Mike Dunleavy for 2 games or so, and now Tony Snell's the starter. And I kind of like it. I really do, because he was solid playing defensively at New Mexico. I didn't even know who the hell he was. I'm gonna be honest with you. When they drafted him, I go, who in the blue hell is Tony Snell? And this New Mexico kid wasn't even on the radar. He wasn't top 10 draft picks or whatever, but he got picked, and he's doing very, very, very well, I believe. And now some current stuff for football today, Sunday. Again, Sunday I'm recording. So tonight, Giants, G-Men, Redskins, 8:30 game, nightcap. I'm looking forward to it. I hope the G-Men put a romping on them, because the G-Men still have an outside shot of making the playoffs. Personally, when they were 0-6, I thought they should just be like, tank it, give up, get a high pick, call it a day, you know what I mean? But it doesn't happen that way. So, big news today. Well, not big news to me. Trent Richardson got demoted by the Indianapolis Colts. Donald Brown gets the start today. Trent Richardson should not have been starting in the first place, in my opinion. I think Trent Richardson's a backup. I think he's been a backup since last year, halfway through. He was a great pick. He was a big-name pick. He was very highly touted out of college, and he got picked third by Cleveland, which no one saw as a bad pick. Everyone was, okay, they need a running back. He's the best running back out there right now. But he hasn't averaged that much yards per carry. He's averaging 2.8, something like that, in his career. I mean, he's played 2 years now, but he's only got 2.8, 2.4 over the past couple of years. I think he's got 2.8 this year, 2.4 last year. He only has 2 runs over 20 yards. He's doing very bad as a third pick in the draft. He's doing very, very bad. I think Donald Brown's been the starter there forever. And Cleveland made a great trade when they traded for a first-round pick. I thought that was a very smart move on their part. The last thing I want to talk about is Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd, where do I start with you? Hall of Fame worthy player. You're an amazing player. As a coach, you're not fit enough to wipe my asshole. I'm gonna be honest with you. You jumped into this coaching thing way too early, and you just don't have what it takes right now to be a coach of a professional basketball team. You could lead them on the court, but you cannot lead them on the bench. You show no emotion. You could give 2 shits, really, it looks like. Lawrence Frank cares more than you do, and Lawrence Frank sucks as a coach, and he's the assistant. You signed him because you felt safe with him. You picked him because you felt safe, I think. And I don't think he's a suitable coach anyway. So, I don't know where you're coming from, and the Nets doing bad is not a big surprise to me. They have a great starting lineup, but not much else. You know, Andre Blatch is a good player. Reggie Evans can rebound. Sean Livingston showing he could play. But other than that, they're not doing that much, you know what I mean? And then there's the spilled cup. Jason Kidd. The move was genius, but it was also very idiotic. You shouldn't have done it, first off. You should never think that that's a suitable reason to get a timeout, because you don't have any. So he tells Tyshawn Taylor, hit me. Got a cup of soda. Boom, drops it. Oh, they got to clean it up. We might as well use this delay to write a play up, which they did. It was kind of smart. They made a big comeback in that game. I think they were down, 27, 17, something like that in the game. But Steve Blake and someone else, I forget who else, go into their huddle and start listening in. Because it's not a timeout. You don't have to stay away, per se. So they got in there. Kevin Garnett was furious. He was so pissed. He was ready to knock Steve Blake the fuck out. But the spilt cup, Jason Kidd, come on. You're a professional basketball coach. You should not be doing this. Let's be realistic here. You should be fired right now. I'm sorry. My opinion, you should be fired. You do not have what it takes. There's plenty of new coaches in this league. 3 off the top of my head. Jeff Hornacek, Maurice Cheeks, and Brian Shaw. Denver, the Phoenix Suns, and the Pistons. And they're doing well as coaches. They're doing very well. But you know why? They had experience. They were assistants. Jeff Hornacek's been an assistant. Maurice Cheeks been an assistant. Brian Shaw was an assistant. They assisted. They learned. They experienced it. They learned from people. They got what they needed before they became a coach. And you thought, since you were a point guard, you could jump in, sign, just assume, the Nets signed you because you're a Nets hero. You are a bona fide net hero. You played there basically your whole career. You took them to 2 finals. But I don't think you got what it takes right now, my man. Lawrence Frank don't have what it takes either. I don't think he's ever had what it takes. He's kind of like my Vinny Del Negro. I think Vinny Del Negro is a horrible coach. He couldn't do shit with the Bulls. The only reason he won with, oh God, I want to say Lob City, it was Lob City, they were fucking Lob City. They had Blake Griffin, they had Chris Paul. When the Bulls had average talent, you gave them an average record. When the Clippers had extraordinary talent, you gave them a good record. You can't turn junk into gold like Tom Thibodeau can. Jason Kidd, you need experience, my man. You need some experience. Get some. Get fired, get some experience, and then come back. Couple years, learn a little bit, my man. Learn. That's it for me, guys. That's my sports wrap up. I hope y'all enjoyed. That's Sports Weekly number 2 with Sarge. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Throw some stuff in the comments. Send me some PMs. Tell me what you guys are thinking about what I talked about. Your reactions. How you feel about everything I talked about. If you saw anything, if you're interested, if you have any questions for me you want me to answer, I'll be happy to answer them in the next video. I'll probably be coming at you guys tomorrow with a nice mail day. Should be a nice card mail day. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.